All right, guys. So with Kobe Bryant's recent announcement that he's going to retire at the end of this season, I decided I just wanted to make just a real quick video here, just really paying tribute to the fucking legend that he is. I mean, Kobe Bryant, non-sports fans, non-basketball fans, they hear Kobe or Kobe Bryant, they know who you're talking about. They've heard of him. There was some negative stories about him sometimes, but most people, I think, would agree that Kobe Bryant was the best player in the decade from 2000 to 2009. The 2000s, Kobe was the number one player. It wasn't LeBron. It wasn't, Jason Kidd or Tim Duncan or KG. It was Kobe in the 2000s. He's what got it done. And for my generation, he definitely is probably collectively our number one player. And Kevin Durant even recently just said the same thing. Real quick, I just want to rattle off a number of his career accomplishments just to really hammer home how legendary Kobe is. Of course, he's a 5-time NBA champion, which, he's really high in the list of all time, people who have won rings. A lot of the Celtics in the 60s, they won like 10 straight chips. So those guys, it's hard to consider them along with like the current NBA, but Robert Ory did Robert Ory have 6 or 7? Or whatever. Robert Ory was somewhere around there. Jordan obviously had 6. Magic Johnson had 5. Kobe has 5. Kobe got 2 finals MVPs. Of course, that's pretty much the pinnacle. Once you get that finals MVP, that means in the biggest games, the finals, to get the chip, you were the best player on that stage. So a lot of times finals MVPs are almost kind of the ultimate judge of how good you were in the most clutch situations. Kobe has 1 traditional MVP award, season MVP in 2008, although a lot of people thought maybe he should have won at least 1 more. There was a season, I believe, KG, Kevin Garnett, won an MVP, but people thought that it should have been Kobe. He's, of course, a 17-time All-Star, which is insane. Now, he's probably, I would guess, going to be an All-Star this year for his 18th NBA All-Star, but he's probably not going to be deserving of that honor, but it's kind of just like a legacy type thing. Derek Jeter had a very similar All-Star appearance hit the last year of his career where Derek Jeter, no way was he worthy of being in the All-Star game, but it's kind of, a reward for, how much work they've put in over the years, which is fine. Now, Kobe was the All-Star Game MVP 4 times, which is tied for the most in history. Kobe routinely dominated the All-Star Game. I mean, of course, how could anyone forget he dunked on LeBron in the All-Star Game? And, LeBron dick riders will never admit the truth that Kobe is better than LeBron, and there's no doubt about that. Hey, listen, you may be a LeBron fan, but when you shoot that paper into the trash, you're gonna say Kobe. Now, Kobe also was 11 times named to the All-NBA First Team. Twice he was named to the All-NBA Second Team, and twice he was named to the All-NBA Third Team. So Kobe, this is spanning pretty much 1999 to 2013. So between 1999 to 2013, Kobe was always at least regarded, pretty much within the top 15 players or so in the league. And I would say for a majority of probably starting around 2006 to 2009, he was unquestioned the best player. You couldn't guard Kobe at all. Now, probably my favorite career accomplishment for Kobe is that 9 times Kobe was on the NBA All-Defensive First Team, which means, he's one of the 5 best defensive players in the NBA. And of course, in all sports, defense wins championships. That's just the way it is. Now, I know that this 9 times on the NBA All-Defensive First Team is tied for the record. And listen to the names he's tied with. So it's Kobe has 9, Michael Jordan has 9, Gary Payton has 9, and Kevin Garnett has 9. So that's the cream of the crop right there. Kobe was also 3 times on the NBA All-Defensive Second Team. So, a couple of those, 2001, 2002, that's still when he was coming up a little bit. So once he really fully blossomed, he was just an unstoppable defender. And he could guard the best player, LeBron, T-Mac, guys like that in their primes, and Kobe could really handle himself. Now, one thing that I was surprised, I really thought it was more, Kobe only did win the NBA scoring title twice, 2006 and in 2007. I definitely would have thought it was more, considering, he's third all time on the NBA career scoring list. So I definitely would have thought it was higher than that. But, 2-time scoring champion is still good. You can't poo-poo on that at all. He also was the slam dunk contest champion when he was a rookie in 1997. And that same year, he was on the all-rookie second team, which is a little surprising, but I think it took Kobe about 2 years, or was it just his first year before he really started to blossom into a star? And of course, he has a number of Laker records. He's their all-time leading scorer. Kobe leads the Lakers franchise in most records, probably except for like assists. And a lot of people would say, oh, it's because Kobe doesn't pass. And no, that's not why. It's because Magic Johnson was the greatest passer of all time, and he has the Lakers assist record. That's why. And then, of course, Kobe also has 2 gold medals. He won one in 2008 in Beijing and then 2012 in London. And, of course, one of my favorite things to do every 4 years, watching the Olympic basketball team is always such a joy, especially since Coach K became the coach. And you could tell that the NBA players really respect the fuck out of him, and he really can get them to just buy into a collective. And, when LeBron, Kobe, Carmelo, KD, and then Chris Paul, when they have that 5 out there, in 2012, they were just wrecking shit up. I don't think they did that lineup very much because, KD pretty much had to be the center, but internationally there was not a lot of tall players. And of course, you'll always hear people talk about it that in that 2008 Olympics, Spain was surprisingly close to the U.S. Everyone thought the U.S. was going to run away with it. And Spain in the fourth quarter made a comeback, and the score got really close. And by all accounts, a lot of the American players, started to get a little nervous. And then that's when it became Kobe time. And Kobe took over and led America to that gold medal. Even the biggest of Kobe Bryant haters will always point to that game as maybe his best ever, when he put the U.S. team on his back and won a gold medal in Beijing. That has got to be Kobe's probably highest moment. And that's it. I love Kobe. As of right now, Kobe's definitely probably my favorite basketball player of all time. I wanted to just, make a quick video to just give Kobe some respect. He's had such a great career. I wanted to go over some of his career highlights. Listen. If you're in the gym and you're shooting around or something, you're not going to say oh, LeBron. No, you're going to say Kobe.